Yo. So I wanted to do this video because I want people to understand why I became a HVAC technician. I got a little bit of a story time, a little bit. But I became an HVAC technician because it was something at first I wanted to figure out a trade that I could get into. Well, let me rewind. Before I was doing HVAC or any of that, I was a correctional officer. Yeah, I was working at a jail and all that good stuff. And then one day we had home and the AC goes out. I call a company out. Company comes out and they tell me what the problem is. My compressor went bad and it was grounded, no good. I had to get a new system pretty much, or pay a lot of money to replace the compressor. So, went out, got me a couple of window units. My wife told me, she was like, hey babe, I think you really should get into HVAC. And I started thinking about it, because at first I was trying to get into plumbing. I was going to get into plumbing, and then that was kind of a rough route, trying to maneuver and get into that. So I was just like, you know what, ain't worry about it. But then when my AC unit went out, my wife talked to me and she was like, I think it'll be good for you. I think you should give it a try. And at this time, I was DoorDash. And right after this how you know, first of all, this is how you know God is real. So right after we got done having that conversation. Right after we got done having that conversation, I get a DoorDash delivery and it's to an HVAC company called One Out. So I deliver the food to them. I go in, I ask questions, At first, when I went in, came right back out. I was like, no, I don't know I don't know what questions I could ask, I didn't know companies do this type of thing. I'm gonna get there, just hold on. So I left back out, went back in, and I left out, I talked to my wife for a second, and then I thought about it, I sat there and thought about it. So I went back in, and I started asking different questions about, how to get into it and start working and doing it. And so the manager comes out and he's like, hey, if you're interested, we'll do what we can and put you through the school. And I said in about a month or so, we'll get you trained up and then you'll be in your own van and you can start doing this. So right away, I applied, I did all I was supposed to do, and I waited for about 2 weeks. And I finally heard back from them. They hired me and I began working for them. Now listen, this is the part that most guys won't tell you. When you get into HVAC, you're not going to start making money right away. You're not going to get into it and it's just going to pop off and it's just going to be great. No, this ain't that type of thing. It is a trade. So you have to start small and get big. That's kind of how it goes. Every HVAC company you go to, you're going to experience some issues, whether good or bad. So anyway, they hired me, started working for them. I say maybe a month in, they sent me to school. They trained me, I did like some physical training, getting out, and they trained me. They sent me to school, went to school for 2 weeks, got my EPA within those 2 weeks, came back home, and then I say, so I worked for them for maybe after that, I worked for them maybe about a month, and I ended up having to leave them. And once I left them, I started working for this other company, and then they put me in my own van and got me out in the field. I started doing a lot of field work, and I did that for about a year and a half. Then I left them, and I'm where I'm at today. But I've been doing this now, going on 3 years? No, I've been doing this for a good minute now. And yeah, man, I'll tell you, and I tell everybody, you're going to start off and things are going to be how they're going to be, but, maintaining, trying to maintain, being successful in it, it starts off, it's going to start off rocky. Unless you just like a really good, you're really good at like being a tech right away. Like me, I'm a hands learn person. Like if I touch it and see it, then I can learn it. So that's how I learned, So, that's how I got into HVAC. But I want to let everybody know, if you're interested in doing this type of thing, it is not hard to do. All you really have to do is put your mind to it, and really, it's kind of like anything. If you really put your mind to it, you can do it. But it takes a lot of effort to build up to be, a great tech at it. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. You know, if you want to be a great tech, it's going to take some time, going to take a little bit more, going to take more effort. On your days at home, like it's this guy I watch, shout out to AC Service Tech. He kind of got me a little trained up as well. And now we have AI. So, when there is a problem that you want to figure out that's dealing with this type of thing, you put in ChatGPT, what this and that mean, and it'll help you out. It'll give you the answer. But, long story short, man, I ended up getting into this field and I love it. I enjoy it, I didn't enjoy, the rocky moments at first, but now after being in it for a while and staying consistent, it's been fun. It's been fun, and I still enjoy what I do. Like, it's no better feeling than watching people, than putting smiles on people's faces, and I get a chance to do that with what I do. So that's one of the things I enjoy, man, about this job. But I just wanted to bring that to y'all, let y'all know, why I started. I don't know if you have an ideal trade that you want to get into. I say do it. It's going to start out rocky. It will not be easy, but do not give into the feeling of the uneasiness. You have to go ahead and do it, accomplish your goals, and once you do it and you really set your mind to it, and you progress in what you're doing, you're gonna feel good about it afterwards. Trust me. And that goes for anything, not just a trade. I'm talking about anything. Yeah, man, I wanted to come holler at you, let you know this is why I do it. And hopefully I can be an inspiration to you and whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this, little meet greet. That's our little meet greet. Yeah.